Hello everyone, and welcome back to Gear 360 Plays Mario Golf for the N64. When last we left off, I had just finished the front 9 of the Toad tournament and was about to get started on the back 9. So, let's go ahead and jump right in. Alright, so I've got a question for you. Have you ever said something, gone back and looked at it, and then said, yeah, well, that's probably not gonna happen?
Nice shot.
That's a good way to start an episode, I think. Well, that happened right after I recorded last episode. I remember saying that I wanted to do, if I could, like, a tournament per episode. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen, just because of the pure length of doing something like that.
Nice shot.
Believe me, I love the game enough to do that for you guys, but yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. So
Nice
instead,
on.
let's do 9 holes per episode. I think that's far more reasonable. Oh, get... Ah! It's just like playing golf.
Nice
Par's
par.
alright.
Yeah.
So I left off talking about Disney last time. And Disney has always fascinated me in their abilities and how they produce things, and just in general, they are good stuff. So I'd like to go on with that. While we were there, we did all of the parks. Let me see, our standard fare, our standard methodology is to go do Animal Kingdom first, then Hollywood Studios. No, stop that. Then, let me see. Magic Kingdom, and end on Epcot. Now, we do that for a couple of reasons. Number one, you know, it's normally been a while. When we get there, it's normally been a while since we've walked a really long ways like that. And,
Nice par.
you know, we're Okies, so it gets hot here in Oklahoma, but it doesn't get Florida hot. So, you know, you get down there in Florida on a hot day, and it's been a while since you've dealt with that heat. You need a nice, slow day to get into the swing of things again. So Animal Kingdom's not a big park. There's not a whole lot to do there. I mean, unless you've got kids. You know, then you can do Rafiki's Planet Watch and things like that. But for the most part, Animal Kingdom has Expedition Everest, the roller coaster. It has the Safari, which is really cool. It's got Kali River Rapids for those who like to get wet. It's got Primeval Whirl, which is a little kind of rickety roller coaster over in the backside of the park. That's a lot better than it has any right to be, I'll tell you that much. We're gonna par this one, I think. And that's, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's not much more there.
Nice par.
But there's plenty to look at, you know. Near the front of the park, they've usually got a girl out dressed as a tree, you know, and she's got the leaves all over and green face paint, and it's really impressive. But, you know, not that much to see in the park proper. So after that, we head over to Hollywood Studios, which is a lot better as attractions go. We'll go over here, and then I think here is safe. And it's got the Great Movie Ride, which is always fun. Rock and Roller Coaster featuring Aerosmith, which is probably the best ride there. Hollywood Tower of Terror. Don't ride that one. I don't. You should. I have problems with one thing on roller coasters, and that's drops. They still get me to this day. Kind of like getting a bogey on a par 3. Yeah. And that's all that the Tower of Terror is a drop. It's a great story, a great ride, and I'll tell you one good thing about Disney. It doesn't matter what ride you're going on. It doesn't matter where you are immersed. And they never break immersion. When you're on the Pirates of the Caribbean, the old standby kind of ride, you are in a fortress on some Caribbean island somewhere, and there are pirates off in the distance, and you feel like you are about to embark on a pirate adventure. Too much. No? No? Oh! That's how it goes.
Good man.
Nice. And when you're riding on Expedition Everest, you know, it feels like some expedition camp. When you're on Space Mountain, it feels like you're about to board a rocket to wherever. You know, it always feels like you're there. And in Tower of Terror, you are in the Hollywood Towers Hotel. And all of the employees feel like employees of a hotel. The decor looks like an old hotel that's probably been out of business for a while. It feels right. Much unlike that shot. I'll get out of this. Close enough. So you get in the cart, which is, you know, an elevator cart, obviously. And let's see. They take you up. Sweet.
Nice part.
And you stop and you listen to Rod Sterling kind of tell you the background, because it's a Twilight Zone themed ride. And he tells you the background about 5 people who get in an elevator and then lightning strikes the building and the elevator crashes and burns. And so you get in and it takes you up. And so far, you know, nice, happy-go-lucky time you've been having. And all of a sudden, you stop. And the doors open. And the Tower of Terror ride is set facing the rest of the park, right? So if you stood on like the roof of Tower of Terror and faced out towards the park, you could see everything. And there are doors in the front up at the top. And when you're in that elevator shaft, it goes up and opens those doors and you look out over the park. And there's nothing in front of you but air. And then it drops you. And it lets you fall 10 stories, maybe more, straight down. Then it picks you up. And it raises you back up, and it drops you again. And it does this 3 or 4 different times. It's a lot of fun and a really good story, but I couldn't do it. Not for the life of me. Let's go one more up. Well, that's not right. It's actually quite obnoxious. Well, we're gonna double bogey this one. What a mess. Well, maybe single bogey, but still more than I wanted.
Bogey.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm still in the lead. You get into some of these later tournaments and you cannot make a mistake. It'll mess you up big time. But yeah, that's Tower of Terror for you, and it's a good ride. I don't like it, personally. Rock and Roller Coaster. But in general, you need to go see these yourself. I cannot describe them in such a way as to do them credit. What is going on? Well, I'll tell you something I'm going to do after this. I'm going to figure out what on earth is up. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Yes! Ah! Yeah! I didn't think I'd be able to save birdie on that one. Whew! Oh, that's a good feeling. Alright, final hole here on Toad Highlands. I'm just sitting here having those, horrible reminiscent thoughts about Disney. The ones that make you want to go back, like, immediately. Like, drop everything and go back. Hollywood, we all, of course, know that Disney just bought Star Wars. And they are proud as punch of their new baby. This is weird. Okay, I'm going to say this right now before I hole out here. It almost feels like all of my shots keep getting knocked down. Like they should go higher and they don't. I mean, it's too late to do anything about it now, but still.
Bogey.
Yeah, not how I wanted to end, but it should keep me in first. Yep, first.
Great round of
Sweet.
Charlie is top.
Oh yeah, Charlie is tops. All right, XP out the wazoo. All right, that has been Mario Golf for the Nintendo 64, and I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Hope to come back and give you a little bit more of it. Maybe not right away, but soon. If you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't like it, don't leave a like. Leave a comment if you have any secrets, tips, or tricks. And until next time, thank you so much for joining me. I have been Gear360, and until next time, keep your heads down and follow through.